Yeah. What is going on, Israel? Shalom, Lord in Christ. Hey, what up, Israel? It's glad to be here right now. I'm Priest and Officer 5001 Yala, Ban Yahabada, Ban Yashala. We're going to go ahead and get into this show right now. I appreciate everybody being in. We got a preschool who apologizes and closes after a teacher makes a toddler wear a blackface during Black History Month. We also have a black gay priest. Okay, he's in New York City. He challenges the Catholicism from within. And last, we have Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre responds to Eminem. Eminem took a knee, if you didn't know, during the Super Bowl performance. Plus, the NFL telling Kendrick Lamar to take his gang lyrics out of his music. Okay, so we'll be getting into that right now. All right, y'all go ahead and share, like, subscribe if you have not on YouTube. All right, let's go ahead and get this into it. Most High Christ.
Stupid. I don't fuck with you.
Shaw, Ban
I
Yahawada,
don't fuck with you.
live on Boot Up and Shut Up Radio.
Got my motherfucking people that got down at the tail of your head for some reason. But I know the secrets. You stupid. You peeping. I'm talking to you though. I'm gonna take you to. You're a monster. You're a demon. You're lurking and sneaking. These Romans, they hunters, they murky. My brothers, they're the police, and that's what the capital D. Yeah, I piss on their graves, and that's what the capital B. Yeah, monster, demons, lurking, creep. Who that? Round the corner, pulling up slowly, looking crazy, swerving around, they act like they want me. Boy, you a lame. You think you're invincible, your badge is phony. I'm the real Jew. I got a sear on my neck, they ain't no star on me. They envy our heritage. They wanna be us so bad, they brainwashed us in slavery. I can't trust them. Who? Americans. And I'm speaking the truth. This ain't no anti-Samaritan. Yeah, and I'm itching. Woo! For dust. He who leads the captivity. And they plot. They want me, right? But I'm with the Lord, and guess what? I got on the foot on me. Monster, you're a demon. You're lurking and sneaking. These Romans, they hunters, they murky. My brothers, they're the police, and that's what the capital D. Yeah. I piss on their graves, and that's what the capital B. Yeah, monster, demons, lurking, creep, good cop, bad cop, they under the same agenda. Whoa, say what you want, but second they veins, I don't see nothing different. They under protocol, and ain't nothing changed. They main purpose is what? To keep my niggas in chains. You can talk to them, I know the secrets. Take up for them. That's you shrinking. Say they doing their job, they trying to clean up the streets. Say we the ones on drug and looking absurd and beastly. Propaganda. Cause who brought it? And dropped all the tools of evil off and ignored it. They destroyed us. Fucking oppressor. Trying to ease the pain, but they the works of Satan. Yeah. You a monster. You a demon. You're lurking and sneaking. These Romans, they hunters, they murky. My brothers, they're the police, and that's what the capital D. Yeah. I piss on their graves, and that's what the capital B. Yeah.
all these nations, heathen big spouse.
ISUPK. Boot up or shut up radio live with Priest and Officer 5000 and Wanya Allah. Tune in every Sunday night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time. It's gonna be informative and provocative. Also broadcasted live with Priest and Captain of 13,000. Kahantham Yard will be reporting live from hell, using the Holy Scriptures to bring truth to the blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians in America, the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. Boot up or shut up radio live every Sundays from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time.
Boot up or shut up radio. Home of self-mutilation. Whatever verse you pull out the Bible, you gon' cut yourself.
Yeah. There we go, y'all. We live in full effect. ISUPK, forever and a day, under Commanding General Yohana. You're locked in now with Boot Up or Shut Up Radio. Coming to you live, y'all, on Sunday night. All right, we're going to hit you real quick and fast. Also joining us, reporting live from hell. You know he's in pocket. You know he's ready and willing, you know what I'm saying, to lay down these politics, lay down the law that's coming out the Bible, all right? No other than Priest and Captain 13,000 Kahantham Yard is in the building, rocking it out with me. Shalom, sir. Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shabbarakatah.
Hey, shalom, my brother. Yahweh Bahashim Shabbarakatah. What's going on, warrior?
Oh, man, rocking and rolling, Cap. Keeping it going, man. Pushing through this, I'm saying, pushing through this Hebrew Academy, you know, and staying busy, man. That's the whole point. Serving the Lord and staying busy, you know?
Damn right. That's the best way to be, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And shout out to y'all brothers in that Hebrew Academy, man. Keep pushing through. We're almost to the Passover, man. So
yes, sir.
Great work on what y'all brothers doing. And shout out to Captain McCard over there, Hebrew Academy, holding it down.
That's right.
For the UPK.
That's right. All right. So with that being said, Cap, we're gonna go ahead and jump in on our first story. Lower this down just a little bit. Jump in on our first story for today. And I wasn't puzzled. I'm not puzzled at the articles that you're starting to send me, because America pretty much tells on itself. You know what I'm saying? America's absolutely disgusting, and it's just one story after another that proves itself. So again, we have our first. Yes, sir. We have our first story. We have a preschool, everybody, a preschool who apologizes. And they close after a teacher makes toddlers wear the blackface once again, y'all, during Black History Month lesson. Cap, Baba Koshai, explain what is going on, Cap.
Brother, what's happening here is a backlash, and it's a watershed moment. And keep in mind, this is during Black History Month.
Right.
Let's not miss that. This right here shows that us integrating was a pure failure.
Yes.
That integration was a failed social experiment, and it did not work. Because you can thank Dr. Martin Luther King for this.
That's right.
During Black History Month. Because in these schools, our children are subject to racial role play under the discretion and will of these teachers.
That's
white
right.
teachers.
That's right.
Who don't have any idea. Some of these teachers are not even living in the communities that these children grow up in. some of these teachers are from the suburbs or from a totally different society. You know what I'm saying? Totally different race.
Right.
And they don't understand our culture. They don't even understand our history.
That's right.
They can care less. They just trying to get through the month. So just throw some paint on your face.
Damn.
Maybe that's good enough.
Man.
You understand? Since it's Black History, just put on blackface.
Damn.
Forget about all the contributions that you did that you gave this country.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at the life that it sucked out of you, and all the wars you fought in, and all that don't matter. Just throw on a blackface.
That's
Let's
right.
get some more in this story, my brother. It's a crime thing.
Con, I don't want con, y'all. So you all, again, this is a preschool who apologizes. They close after the teacher makes the toddlers wear the blackface. Once again, of course, during the Black History Month. This is a Massachusetts preschool, okay, is facing backlash after a teacher instructed a classroom full of toddlers now to wear a blackface mask during Black History Month. All right. So this is what the NBC Boston reports. Now, the incident took place last Tuesday at IC is the name of the place, right? I guess it's short for like children or so forth or whatever. But if you're familiar with that, it's ICK or IC Kids rather, Salakia. IC Kids in Montessori. Is that? Am I saying that right? Montessori School. Montessori.
Yeah, Montessori.
All right, come a Montessori school in Newton, Massachusetts. Right, the school took to Facebook. It took to Facebook this week to announce that the teachers had been fired and the facility will be temporarily closed after hearing the protest happen at the center. All right, the protest happened and will be putting the children and the staff at a high risk if this happens. So to celebrate Black History Month, a teacher in toddlers' classroom at IC Kids planned and carried out an activity that involved black mask, blackface. The school wrote in a since deleted Facebook post on the parents, pointing out that the black mask, blackface is offensive. The teacher apologized to the parent. Now, the IC Kids later issued an apology writing, quote, "To all who are offended, who sincerely apologize for what happened with one of our classroom activities, blackface. Our intention was to celebrate Black History Month. Unfortunately, we didn't."
No, hold on.
I don't get it.
Hold on. Let's stop right there.
Come on, man.
Our intention was to celebrate Black History Month.
Right.
See, the problem with this is you have black kids in that class that may have black kids in that class.
Right.
See, they can't wash off the blackness off of their face.
Right.
They can't wash it off. You understand? They have to be black 365 days a year.
Damn.
You understand? But see, this is the thing. Now, I'm not sure. I'm sure probably some white kids had black on their face. You understand? But this just goes to show you how culturally insensitive they are to us.
Right.
But when it comes to them, a Whoopi Goldberg, they will shut her down if she speaks anything out the narrative of their culture.
That's right.
And this is why the UPK is so important. Why it's important for us to teach our children about our history. Because you leave it up to these dilapidated, and this happens at preschool, I might add.
Right.
So you imagine what kind of culturally, it's try to sanitize you all the way up to high school. You understand? Like this right here just shows you the failure.
Damn.
You understand? And see, black history, a lot of those civil rights leaders, and the one that try to hang on to Martin Luther King coattail,
Right.
and try to ride their civil rights their wave back then, and haven't done anything in 60 years. The last time they marched was with Martin Luther King. They ain't did nothing in 60 years, and then now come Black History, and it's been real quiet this Black History Month, I might add.
That's right.
It's been real quiet. You understand? They ain't kicking up too much dust this Black History Month, probably due to that critical race theory backlash that's going on.
That's right.
But not just to segue, they don't want to talk about stories like these.
Damn.
They don't want to have a intellectual or scholarly or historical discussion about where we are in the state of Black America.
That's
They
right.
don't want to have those discussions. Not when it comes to these stories, because when you really start talking about these stories, you know what happens? The conversation comes up at, well, you know what? Maybe integration was a bad idea.
Huh.
And they don't want to feel like they wasted 50 years of their life
That's right.
behind a movement that was not led by the Holy Spirit.
That's right. Damn. Absolutely. So again, we'll get a little bit more. All right. So again, you hear what they're saying, right? They say, unfortunately, we didn't do enough research on Black history, and carried out a wrong activity.
Now, hold on, if I could. Can you let me listen to this? These are people who are supposed to be, they are certified by the state and the government to be, in most cases, to be educated.
Right.
And you are going to give the excuse that we did not do enough. Can you say that again?
Con out of one con. Unfortunately, we didn't do enough research on Black history and carried out a wrong activity. We are sorry about it, and we mean it. Cap.
You see how you got Google. You got all these different things you can do to look up Black history, and this is a shame.
How long,
and,
Cap?
And that just goes to show you. Right.
Salaki, if I could, just let me put this in, Salaki. Like, how long, Cap, or is the school system going to go on without researching Black history? Like, how long has Black history been implemented? How many years has it been implemented in this so-called American culture? It's been around for a while. Okay, it's been around for a while. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't the preschool students who were doing this. These were supposed to be the teachers and supposed to be the older people that's like our age. So you mean to tell me you didn't research, or you really don't care? Right.
Right.
Because everybody I'm pretty sure if it was Daniel Boone, you see what I'm saying, or if it was coming up St. Patrick's Day, they would have researched it thoroughly. As a matter of fact, they wouldn't have had to research it because it's a part of them, which is what I also want to bring out in the story. Like, our children, we're sending our children to schools like this, Cap, and sending our children to schools like this to where it's already, a curriculum that they only push a white supremacy agenda, right? You're sending your places to school. They're not going to tell them about Israelites. Give me a break, man. So they're not going to give them a dietary law. They're not going to tell them who Jesus Christ is. Like this Black history should have been a project on Jesus Christ, the greatest Black man that ever walked the planet Earth.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? But that's not, they would never do that. Right. Like the lady said on that CNN or Fox News, right? Remember, she said, everybody knows, that Jesus is white. And it was a big issue. Like, woman, where have you been? Like, that saying, Cap, like, where do you, what did you do? Crawl up from under a rock? Like, that's pun intended. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia. Like, that saying goes along perfect with our oppressor. Like, you must have just came out from under a rock and not knowing anything about what's going on in today. Like, you mean to tell me that you couldn't research anything to find out where your Black friends? Where's that one Black friend, right? Like, you don't have any associates who, and leads me to believe, where is the staff members and what nationality and race are those people? Like, Cap, it's enough. Like, this has to be ran across the board before these, little, I guess, activities, as they say, come out. They have to be put across the board of our people, right, of our nation, so we can look at it and say, okay, you know, this would be permissible to go ahead and have in the school, because all of this apology letter and having this template, you know, this template apology letter that they have, it's got to stop. I'm done. You got it, Cap.
But what you're saying is so right. What you're saying is so right, man. Like, this just goes to show you that most of these curriculums and courses are culturally biased. You understand? And this, once again, this just proves that we're not getting the education, we're getting indoctrination. You understand?
Right. I mean, trying to groom them from a young age. You know what I'm saying? That's true, sis. I see you, Marakapath. Like that's true, right? She said, what was they trying to show them? You know, from that, did they have them working and getting beat like our ancestors, like trying to groom them, right, to not being black? Like, I mean, like, that's serious. Like, that education system is a miseducation. And again, Cap, this is not an isolated incident, and that has to stop too, with people saying that. Well, that's just over there. You know, it's sort of like saying, well, not in my neighborhood, you know, or not at my school. No, at IC Kids preschool, it's happening right there, and so is the gay agenda. They run them hand in hand. They're taking out black and Hispanic, Native Indian culture and then sliding in the gay community, and that's all they care about. Now, if they were doing some type of rainbow culture activity, all right, where they teaching children how to, you know, masturbate in, you know, Salakia, y'all, but they teaching children how to masturbate in preschool and elementary, you know, school, right? You can go look it up. I bet you they researched that. They researched it to the fullest. They got their slides, they got film projectors, you see what I'm saying? And they have a board of people who they run all of this information across before they bring it to the children. Like, school needs to shut down. All schools need to shut down if they're not in black. Well, you know what, Cap, they really don't have to shut down. They just have to get black and Hispanic and Native Indian children out of those schools, and we have our own schools and have our own money. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead and have your schools do that. Teach your children about masturbation and orgies. Just do what you want to. We're going to teach our children, you know what I'm saying, the 5 books of Moses. You see what I'm saying? We're going to teach our children the Bible, the entire Bible, right? So by the time they're at an age when they reach double digits, you know, 10, 11, 12, they know right and wrong and how to operate in a society and what God loves and what God hates. You see what I'm saying? And that's our culture. That's why this whole fantasy land of this multicultural, you know, society and everybody coming together, that's a damn lie. See what I'm saying? And it's no such thing as just white supremacy and everybody else come under the umbrella of white supremacy. And if there's any backlash or any, you know, anybody that wants to buck the system, you know, well, then there's consequences. There's repercussions from doing that. And that starts in preschool, you see. So, you know, I'm just sick of it. So I'll get a little bit more.
Damn right.
So I'll get a little bit more. It says, I see Kids, right? Check this. I want y'all to hear this out, right? It says the IC Kids, okay, issued an apology writing to all who were offended, right? So we read that. Now watch this. Now one mother who pulled her child from the school told NBC Boston that the apology received was empty. Okay. She also went on to say that this is unacceptable, and I don't really understand the concept of this project. Okay. The apology received.
There ain't no concept. If they could show, I guarantee you, there was some white frail white woman who just didn't even care. Just say, look, put no paint on your face.
Right.
That's not Black History Month.
That's right.
Have some paint on their face.
That's right.
Like, I guarantee you, like, if we could see a picture and check her resume and see when has she ever dealt with children of color. That's right. Do they bring a lot of times they bust these teachers in from these they bring these teachers in from these high profile suburban areas, man.
That's right.
And they don't know how to deal with these inner city kids and things like that. You understand? They stick them out in the classroom and never learn anything, and they wonder why. They have folks, they're afraid of the kids anyway.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this just goes to show you This is just, like, once again, this is going on all over America, man. There's so many different stories that we haven't even touched that this goes on. And the ironic part about it, that it's happening during Black History, is almost poetic.
Damn, Cap.
I remember the opposition against the school was so great.
Right.
But here you have it. The Lord is showing you during Black History Month whose side he's on. He's showing them. Like, no one can. The evidence is irrefutable.
That's right. That's right. And Cap,
brothers and sisters.
And Cap, if I may add, just real quick, because you sparked something when you said that. What needs to happen, right, from henceforth, right? Simple now. It's nothing complicated. What needs to happen is if they're not Black and Hispanic Native Indian, right, and they want to work at a Black, Hispanic, Native Indian place where students go, then they have to have a resume and a track record, a certification showing that they have worked with Black people and approved by Black people who took the certification. So they can say, well, I want to work here. Now you can't work here because they got 20% Black students there. I know, but it's 80% school. I know, but there's 20% Black students there. You can't work there because you're not qualified to work there. See what I'm saying? And the reason why that never happened, because that's that agenda that we're talking about, y'all. So that's that grooming process, right?
Right.
That's a slow, hypnotic system of oppression. This right here, it is oppression. It's a slap in the face, man. I'm saying, and Black History Month is something that all our brothers and sisters have to realize. The oppressor, he gives you a starting date and a stop date. You see what I'm saying? That's the underhandedness. It's like he shuffles so quick. He's like a Vegas card dealer, man. So he's telling you, hey, Black History Month. And then he's also telling you, okay, that's the end of it. Stop, y'all. You see what I'm saying? So you don't let your oppressor tell you what month to do it, because he has a start and a stop date. But his white supremacy just goes on and on. His white supremacy is Valentine's Day in the middle of Black History Month. His white supremacy is President's Day in the middle of Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? And if you look real good, it's got, well, I would say the rodeo cap. You know what I'm saying? But the rodeo is something that speaking worldly, they have hijacked the rodeo. You know what I'm saying? And now making money off the rodeo when that was Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, right? The original cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Conor McCunn.
If I could. That's why we're going to do the Black Heritage Festival in Houston at the rodeo.
That's right.
We're going to show up there, Lord allow. You know what I'm saying?
That's
this
right.
Upcoming month. So we're going to be there in full effect. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
wearing
sir.
our fringes and, you know what I'm saying? I looking glorious as ever. Probably a couple of cowboy hats. We're going to do it up, man. Look, man, we taking our culture back.
That's right, Cap.
Okay? The only solution, this is what they don't understand. To get to the solution, you have to go closer. You have to draw closer and closer to segregation. To get to the solutions of our problems, to get to the solutions of what we're dealing with, we're going to have to withdraw from their culture and what the identity they gave us.
That's right.
We're going to have to withdraw from the customs and the things they do in order to focus on us. Then the Lord is going to deal with us.
That's right.
Which is why he said in the scripture that ye are a holy people.
Mm-hmm.
I have severed you from other nations. The word sever means to violently separate.
Right.
It took him. A lot of times in our captivities, we were so joined to these nations, the Lord had to violently separate us from them.
Damn.
And he did it with Egypt. He did it through bloodshed. He had killed all the firstborn for us to leave out of that land. He repaid them for what they did when Moses was born. You understand?
Right.
So you got to understand what God you dealing with.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If he wanted everybody to be together, he would have said it in the Bible. He didn't say that.
That's right.
So here you have it. You want to join them? Guess what? They're gonna dictate they're gonna tell you how to celebrate your Black History Month.
Damn.
They're gonna tell you how to do it, and they're gonna tell you they're going to tell you by putting black paint on your kid's face.
Boy.
That's what the hell going to go on. Okay?
Okay.
So if it ain't no more on this, I want y'all to move on to the next thing, man. Get me to that pastor that said that he talked to the demons. The demons talked to him and told him who the witches was in his church.
Oh, man.
You understand? The doors of the church are closed, okay? The doors of the church are officially closed.
Good night, boy.
And the UPK, we have the key. You cannot go, and you are not supposed to go in there.
That's right.
It's closed.
That's right. Well, y'all, here he is, live in effect. It's a Tennessee preacher, okay? It's a Tennessee preacher. His name is Greg Locke, okay? Says demons told him names of witches in his church, all right? And
now,
there
can
he
you get
is.
a picture of this cat here up on this? This right here proves
Look at this fool.
that the so-called white man cannot handle this book.
Damn.
He's not authorized to wield and handle. This book is too powerful and it's too above his spirit. It's not. The Lord didn't give his word to him.
That's right.
Now, why would a demon tell you who the witch is? So the demon is going to communicate with you to tell you who the witches is in your church? Why it had to be a demon? Why couldn't it be an angel? Ain't good enough?
Right.
See, this
Damn.
is why the Bible says that Christ clearly brought it out. If Satan is divided against himself, how can his kingdom stand?
Ooh-wee, that's it.
You understand? Can Satan cast out Satan?
Right.
No.
That's right.
So why would demons tell you the names of witches? This is exactly how the Salem witch trial. Look up the Salem witch trial. This is exactly how it started, with this paranoid, schizophrenic person thinking he know the Bible. Look at him. Go ahead, my brother.
Kind of. Yeah,
Look
we're
at this garbage.
Yeah. This dude right here is out of here, man. So again, you have a Tennessee preacher. His name's Greg Locke. He says demons told him names of witches in his church. The offering was over, and the worship team at Global Vision Bible Church had just finished singing "Oh How I Love Jesus" was the name of the song. When the Reverend Greg Locke began when the Reverend Greg Locke began telling his church about his conversations with demons. All right. Those demons, he said, had revealed the names of a group of full-blown spell-casting witches who had been sent to infiltrate Global Vision, a non-denominational church west of Nashville, Tennessee, where Locke is the pastor.
Let me tell you what's about to happen in Global Vision. What's about to happen is a scandal is about to break out.
Right.
That's what's about to happen right now. A scandal is about to break out. And he's saying that they come in and infiltrate, meaning he hearing the rumors. You understand?
Right.
He hearing the rumors, whatever's going on, whatever scandal going on. So he's trying to get ahead of it. He's trying to get ahead of it by saying the demons told me who the witches is.
Damn.
What you doing, community?